What's up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood Starlord here. Want to make sure. Sometimes my PlayStation likes to act up, but it's your friendly neighborhood Starlord here. So what's up, YouTube? We're bringing arenas back again. We are almost not. Well, let's watch this again. We're kind of almost there. Only like 2,500 or 1,600 points left to go, or 2,600 points left to go. I don't know, math. So we'll see if we can get that. We'll join the arena and see how far we can go. We'll do 2, maybe 3 arenas, depending on how long they are, and hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit closer to completing the arena's flash event and be able to kind of complete it. I love the, hopefully everyone's doing great today. Hopefully everyone's having an amazing time, an amazing day. Hopefully something awesome happened. If you woke up, that's something to be extremely positive about. And even if you feel like laying in bed all day, that's me every day, so. But it is good to get up and get active. You know, even if you just run in place for a minute here, 2 minutes here, you know, and then take a break for like an hour or so, run again for 2 or 3. We are joined by Spidey. Hello, Spidey. I was recording a YouTube video on on arenas. They have a flash event in Apex. How are you doing today? I asked the people, but how are you doing today?
I'm ready. You ready? Yeah. Let's do this.
Oh, is your back acting up, or? For those who don't know, I don't know if it's been explained on this channel before, but Spidey has had some back issues and back surgery. So show him some love in the chat. All, you know, like 3 subscribers that are all people we know. I count it. I count it. I love our friend group. No. So for people who don't know, the company that I work for, they are doing some callbacks as of right now. Mike and Christine got called back. Christine's... I did nothing that round. Christine is going to... they're both going to be cocktail servers. So apparently that's what's going to be... No, that's what's needed at the moment. I haven't gotten a call yet. Because one person is getting called back to one of the a park, and another person is getting called back to a resort. Oh God, I'm fused. I thought it was Octane. This is interesting. Interesting development we have. It looks like Spidey may be having some connectivity issues. Sorry if the game paused there for a second. Oh God, no! I flashed myself. Oh God! So Fuse's tactical is he shoots like a cluster grenade at people, and I was strafing back and forth, and I ended up hitting an object in front of me, which basically killed myself. Do I know who? No. Yeah, there's quite a few people. There is a lot of people who I work with who are already back there. Like, the people got called back to our original location. And I'm like, well, this sucks. I'm sitting here, but I'm farther back. Apparently they're making about, like... So, according to the list, I'm 1578. Oh my god, dude. Why did everyone just focus on me?
Contact here.
But yeah, according to a list, I don't know if it's a true list, because apparently there's like a falsified list. That isn't like 100% accurate. Did I make it all the way across? I made it all the way across, wow. But according to that in 1578, I would believe that I'm around, like... I think it's true, because they were on 12:30, and Mike was listed as 12:56 or something, or 54, and Christine was 12:69. I laughed at that too. So I'm pretty sure it is accurate. But supposedly they're calling back, or they're doing around 300 callbacks this callback. So they're gonna go up to around 1,500. So I don't know if, because Brooke got called back for server assistant. So I don't know if I'm gonna get called for server assistant, but whatever, yeah. Because they're doing callbacks for serving assistants and servers, but I think they're only doing it within a certain amount of, like if you're like 200 people back, they'll call you. No. No, what they're doing is they're calling back for serving assistant, but you can turn it down and you'll still be back on the server list. It's basically just calling back to see if you want to work. It's not like a seniority, like we're calling you back for a server. They're just calling back to give you the option to come back. No, not serving assistant. She decided to stay because they're calling back. Most likely she'll get called back fairly quickly.
You got bamboozled. Look at you. I think this place needs a little more me.
But yeah, I'm waiting. I already decided that if they call me for serving assistant, I'm gonna take it. Just because as of June 1st, the unemployment's gonna suck. Because they're taking away the extra 300, and they're also taking away they're taking away the from what I saw. I didn't read too much into it, but I briefly saw it or skimmed through it. It was basically like the 300 is going away like middle of June, and then as of June 1st, you have to show that you've been applying to at least 5 jobs per week. Oh yeah, 100%. Except I'm lazy. And I've applied for quite a few places, and this is something I learned that I kind of hate. So like hopefully when I start up my company, I want it to be a lot better than what I've come in contact with. And what I've come in contact with is that and I asked my dad too, because when he was here and he was living in the same state, he applied for like 200 or 300 jobs, or even more than that. And he said if he applied for 50 jobs, he would only get an email or something from about like 25 of them, which to me is bad. I feel like if you apply for somewhere, they should at least, I mean, I understand if they don't have like a dedicated thing to it, but at least like I feel like they should at least try to email people and say thank you for your interest in our company, unfortunately right now, or we will take in consideration, like something along those lines, to at least show that they've gotten it. Because I applied for, over the course of COVID, I've applied for probably like 30 jobs, and then Brooke has helped me apply for like probably 10, 15, 20 jobs too. And let's say bare minimum, out of 35 places that I've sent my application to, or Brooke has sent my application to, I've only heard from like 10 of them. And that's just, I don't like that. And I know that you've applied for a lot, and I know that you probably way more option, because you, if for those of you who don't know, I love Kyle, but he's really annoying in the fact that he knows literally everyone from everywhere at any point. You can go out 2 hours away from where we live, and he'll fricking know someone there. I don't get how like, him and my dad are very similar. My dad gets very cozy with the higher ups, and Kyle just knows everyone from any form of, like, if let's say he works, he likes sports, so let's say he works for a sports team, which he does work for a sports team, but I'm not gonna disclose what that is. But he does work for a sports team, and let's say that he starts in retrieving balls. I don't know if that's an actual thing, but I don't know. I don't know what sport. It's just the first thing that popped in my mind. So let's say he starts in that. Kyle knows legit anyone from the AV team. So if he wants to go learn cinematography, he has his in. He knows people that can help him out. That can help him teach. That can help teach him, or help him get his foot in the door to go that. And if he doesn't want to do that, he knows people that are in the commentating thing, so he can help commentate. Like, he knows anyone from any kind of, not division, but I guess I really want to say division, but he knows a lot of people. And I love him. I love him for it, because it's amazing that he has the opportunity to meet so many people and have so many connections through whatever company he works for, and even through other companies. And, he's getting a lot of his life together, and if you guys haven't, please go check him out on Twitch. It's Spidey720. Please subscribe. It should alert you when he's on. He likes to stream RuneScape when he's playing Rocket League with us. And I'm getting my PC soon, so pretty soon I'll be streaming with him, and we'll actually be able to be in a call, so you'll be able to hear my beautiful and wonderful voice. But please go check him out. Yeah. But he knows a lot of people.
Got some extra supplies. Snatch some materials, amigos.
But hopefully, eventually, the whole point of that was just to basically say, hopefully, eventually, when I get to the point of being able to have my own company, my own brand name, I'm definitely hiring Kyle as a part-time PR person. Because you just make so many connections, I don't understand how or why, but it happens so often. I just want it to be like, if anyone applies for a job at whatever, you know, if I have like one of my restaurants started up, you know, if people apply for it, I want to have a team that's already set up to answer emails all day, or not all day, but you know, it is part of their job description to take a big chunk of the time out of their day to be able to answer emails and applications that have applied to whatever job. Because I would love to have like a real estate empire. I want to have like, I want to dabble in legit everything and anything I possibly can. I want my company to be very, very big.
Reloading. Recharging shields.
Reloading. Charging shields. Come on, come on.
But hopefully I'll get the call back soon. I am ready to work.
Taking fire.
Just giving my shields a recharge. Reloading. Reloading. Getting hit.
Huh? what? More in depth of what? Or to what? I mean, you can tell whatever you want to about your life. I just, for me, I just keep where I work, and granted, you can probably figure it out. But I don't speak for my company nor the brand that they own, so they are a separate entity than myself. But aside from that, I don't really care. What would you want to talk about? In such...
Ready, set, go! Yo, got us some materials.
Counting your own wampus?
Extra supplies over here.
Oh. Okay, do you mean cattywampus in the fact that you're irritated or in the fact that you're confused? Or it's, flustered. Got it.
Care package coming down.
Well, because cattywampus, at least for me, I don't know the actual like definition of it, but I can use it in different ways. Like cattywampus can mean like confusing or flustered, or just a plethora of things.
Taking fire. Fox 3, send us a payload.
You might see me literally just as soon as one of the people started firing. How? I was behind a corner!
No bueno.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Bad guys, let's do this.
I'm spotted. Taking fire. Grenade. Gone now. Just giving my shields a recharge.
I'm trying to get there to guard you. Oh my god. Why, what is... I know you are moving soon. I know that's going on. I don't know what anything else is going on though. Do you know that the place that you work has a bar? And I think that that would be like an amazing place for you to work. Well, the place that you were working at. For my company.
Round 4. Do not hesitate.
But I feel like that place would make a lot of money.
Snatch some materials, amigos.
Extra supplies over here.
Yo, got us some materials.
Sending care package.
So it was like the wild and out, where they go in the crowd.
I'm spotted.
And be like, look, it's...
Fox 3, missile off the rails. Got ourselves a bandit out there.
They're hiding like right behind this
Got
box.
some enemies right here.
Recharging my shields.
I kind of miss
Under fire.
Wild now, but at the same time I don't.
Recharging shields.
Downed another one. Charging shields. Enemy spotted over there.
Copy that.
Taking fire.
Before you make like a baby and head out.
Perfectly executed.
Ow. Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker. They are equally skilled.
What is tomorrow night? Yeah, oh my god, I was like, wait, I have plans Thursday, and then I'm like, wait, today's Friday, never mind.
Victory begins.
Oh, I don't want to spoil anything for the viewers, but the best thing, and I know you don't like spoilers anyways, the best thing I can say is that they made it a lot like Maleficent. So it's a new origin / retelling of a Disney villain that we grew up with.
Got some materials.
They definitely made it to where the
Nobody panic.
villain is a lot more
Out there.
humanized, and they have a lot. It's more explained, and they're not as evil as people think. Like, they don't make them like, you know, like when we grew up. Like when we grew up, Cruella would kill the puppy, or really wanted to kill the puppies, and they joke about it, and it's addressed in this movie. But I think it was very well done. I will say that anybody who listens, make sure you stay till for the mid-credit scene. I don't know if there's an end-credit scene, but there definitely is a mid-credit scene.
Recharging my shield.
Huh?
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Down that one. Charging up my shields. Throwing some
Oh, son of a biscuit. You guys got lucky.
Fox 3.
Yeah, that's why I said the mid-credit scene, because
got some bad guys here.
because there's always an end credit scene, but there's a mid-credit scene sometimes in Marvel. There's both, but there is a mid-credit scene. It's like as soon as it starts,
Enemy down.
sorry, I'm trying to focus. As soon as it starts, it kind of happens right there.
Reloading.
Well, there's like an end credit scene. But it's like as the credits start, it's like 30 seconds, and then the
Got trouble.
You want to do this again, Octane? Thank you. Second.
Kill. Impressive.
What about what? Oh, ha 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 ha.
Victory.
That was a Rocket League joke.
Match point.
I
Bring her home.
I almost got to Champ 3 in Rumble. Paul and I were playing the other day, and he's like, I didn't know this, but it's like, he's like, and it kind of makes me feel better about myself. He's like, but the people who are in Diamond are like within the top 3% or 2% or 1%. And then Champ is like, I thought Champ was like top 0.8%, and then
Got us some materials.
yeah.
Got some extra.
so Paul is like, it makes me feel better about myself because he's like most of the time he's like in most of the playlists I'm in he's like I'm a diamond, and I'm like, yeah, pretty much in all playlists I'm in I'm a diamond, but I was like, Rumble is the only one that I'm champ 2 in, because for me in diamond I play faster than diamonds, but I also have sometimes the diamond mentality of ball, and then I have times where I'm champ mentality and I'm like, alright, I need to make sure that I don't give away the ball possession type stuff. Where the hell are these people?
Heads up, we're not alone.
Reloading.
Reloaded.
Reloading.
And the same thing kind of happened with Apex. Like, people are like, oh, you know, I had a teammate that was like, oh god, it's so hard to get to diamond. It's not hard to get to diamond, at least for me anymore. I used to struggle with getting to platinum, and then I struggled with getting to diamond. Now it's easy to get to diamond, but for me to get to champ, or masters, I just call it champ because it's the same color. They're both like the pinkish color.
Bad guys, let's do this.
No, I mean, yeah, if you wanna cheese it, sure.
Oh, got trouble here. I got some bad guys here.
It does, but you can't always do that. Like, you have to put, like, if you want to get to masters, you can't ring ride. You have to push, because you need points. Because even if you were to get to top 5, I'm pretty sure you're still negative. You'd have to get, I think you'd either have to get 3rd place, because the brackets are, first is a bracket, and I think it's like times 20 or something like that. So basically, 1 kill is worth, I think 10 RP in the beginning. Oh, let me see, because I can look at them right here. So 14 up is 0 RP, but it's a 10 multiplier, so basically per kill is worth 10. And so from 14 and up is still a 10 multiplier. Basically from 11 all the way up is a 10 multiplier. Then from 10 to 6 is a 12 multiplier. 4, 5 is a multiplier. 2, 3 is a multiplier. And 1 is the multiplier. So basically you'd have to get like 3rd to get a better multiplier. Because you basically, if you got 0 points, you basically be plus 40, and diamond is 48. So you'd have to get 2nd every single time to be able to go positive if you ring road and didn't push anybody. Now, if you were to kill 1 person, you could go positive in 4th place, or 5th place. Fair. I just a lot of times the reason I don't want to make the push from diamond to masters is because I get a lot of teammates who aren't smart when it comes to battle tactics. They're great. Like for me, my aiming is absolutely atrocious. Like knowing where to push, when to bail, how to bail, where to bail, basically placement on the fields. Yeah. Be the crown. You are the crown. And a lot of teammates that I have don't have the mentality. Now they could, and I've seen this happen. They could have impeccable aim, but if you don't have the knowledge when it comes to like the battle tactics and how to push, when to push, things like that, it doesn't matter. It's basically trading one thing for a negative. Like, I feel like having battle knowledge is a lot better than having aim, solely for the fact that you can take pod shots at someone, change locations. Like a lot of times people, what I've seen most of the time, unless you're higher up, from basically diamond lower, people will continuously try and shoot from outside of cover, and then they'll go behind cover, and as soon they'll go behind cover to reload. So as soon as they go behind cover, if you change positions, they're gonna think you're in the same place. So you have about 3 seconds of being able to change position. Now diamonds get a lot better at doing like the wiggle back and forth, the strafing, to still keep in to still track the person that they're fighting against. But a lot of times people just go behind cover and don't keep track of them, so you have a certain amount of time to be able to move.
Achieve victory at all costs.
I don't know slide canceling. I haven't played Call of Duty in a while, so if you can explain that to the people, because I don't know what that means either.
Marking our surroundings. Taking damage.
Yeah.
Getting shot at.
Snatch some materials, amigos.
Picked up some material.
Someone's out there.
Reload. Need to recharge my shields.
Taking a moment to recharge my shield.
Look at face.
Care package. Return time for you.
This time I'm down.
Jumping on my shields.
Hostile.
Reloading.
Yeah.
What happened? Did you?
Yeah.
Prepare or die.
Yeah, because it's most of the time because of an input delay. Unless you have 0 ping, there's an input delay, so where the person glitches and they're very hard to hit.
Let's explore this way.
Okay.
Round 2. You have your targets.
Yeah.
Scanning the area. Hostile right here.
Got some materials.
Yo, got some materials. Taking fire.
Point jumping.
Which that helps.
Charging shield. Come on, come on.
Recharging my shield.
Oh my god, I hate the L-Star so much.
Care package arriving.
It's on me. I'm taking shots. Heads up.
The L-Star is the LMG that you don't need to reload unless you overheat the gun.
Patching myself
So
up.
you can continuously fire if you flutter fire, or if you fire for 3 or 4 seconds, you can, and you let go for 2 or 3 seconds. You never have to reload. It just continuously fires. But for me, it's wildly inaccurate. But if you know how to use the gun, it can be a very devastating and a very annoying gun. It's kind of like me and the Peacekeeper. I freaking hate the Peacekeeper. I think it's ridiculous how powerful it is still,
Trying is
without aiming down sights or putting the choke on it, and it's freaking insane. It's ridiculous. And if you're good at like any form of just hip fire with it, you can destroy people's careers very, very easily.
Pick up the pace.
If you're good at hitting shots with the Peacekeeper, heck yeah. I use the only skin where it turns the spread into a star, so it's a lot easier. It's kind of a cheap shot because you have, at least for me, I have a higher chance of hitting them with the star formation. But
Imperfections.
yeah, I think it's a superstar. You'd think that the Lone Star does the star formation, but I'm pretty sure it's the Superstar skin that does it.
Hey, amigo. This dude's not with us.
All father, give
Dude, L-Star a-hole, why? How? There was no one there.
Reloading. Downed another.
Enemies right here.
This time I'm down.
We lose this round.
So close.
Care package.
But I'm pretty sure that is where I'm going to call this episode. I'm 100% sure that my teammate will lose on this one. Yep.
What happened? Your weapon malfunction?
Mad money?
Sure. Oh, are you doing RuneScape?
812 million.
On RuneScape? Oh. Oh, you slot machine. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna call it for this episode. I'm gonna record another episode directly after that, so keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna release it a little bit later. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's your friendly neighborhood StarLord here, joined by your friendly neighborhood Spidey. Do you have anything to say to the guests, to the viewers?
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Gross. I don't. What is chicken grease? Are you just talking about like the oil, like you cook chicken in oil and then that's the chicken grease, or you just? I don't even know if I want to know.
I don't know if you want to know.
I don't want to know.
You came from culinary schools.
Yeah, I mean technically you could consider chicken grease like the oil, like you cook chicken in. You can say that oil, like bacon grease, is like the fat. But the bacon grease is like the actual fat that you render down mixed with the oil, so it's like an actual viable substance. But like you can't. There's not really too much fat in poultry. I mean, I guess you could cook the skin and then from there, but I don't know. Anyways, guys, I 100% agree with Spidey. Peace and love. Make sure you guys spread positivity. Be positive. You know, if you're having a down day, you know, do something relaxing. Take a bath. Go for a swim. Go for a jog. Slap a pumpkin. Whatever makes you feel happy. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button if you guys did like the video. Please, shows YouTube that other people should enjoy it. If you guys are new, please subscribe. If you like idiots talking about random things or about serious things, by all means leave what you guys want to talk about in the comments. We'll talk about it. Make sure you guys are positive. I do want to start the community where we are there for each other. I really want that to happen. But aside from that, enjoy the night or daytime, whatever time you guys are watching, and thank you guys.